What is up, you sexy beasts? We are back. Long time no see. Oh man, I love our sport, eh? The clean and jerk complex. It was a full clean. No, it wasn't a full clean. Just a clean, shoulder to overhead, front squat, shoulder to overhead. By the way, if you haven't watched the actual live events, just a spoiler alert, you'll probably find out the results through these videos. So if you don't want to know the results, maybe don't watch this video right now. Go and watch the actual event first. But you know, I put it out there. I said, could one of the men lift 150 kgs on this complex, which was 330 pounds? And I thought, you know, maybe one of the ladies could hit like 110 kgs on this complex, which is 242 pounds. Both of those numbers got blown well and truly out of the water. And the interesting thing about the way that this complex is structured, you know, everyone gets 3 goes at it. And so if you're the last platform, if you're Tia Clair Toomey, for example, on that third, like there's only 3 rounds. So if you get a heavier lift than the person before you, which in this case was Laura Horvath, there's not another round for Laura to push you again. So we only get to see the athletes' maxes based on how the other athletes are pushing them. Does that make sense? Like Guy, you know, like he didn't even do his third lift because he didn't need to. Like his second lift was heavy enough to actually win the competition. So although we're seeing some amazing weights go up, we haven't seen the absolute max these guys can actually do, which is incredible. And you know, in their training, they probably don't get to do Wonder Max lifts very often. You know, it's not something you do all the time. But the cool thing about that is it leaves it open for the future. It makes it exciting to see what are we going to see next year on the snatch, on the clean and jerk. What are the numbers we're going to see in the future, knowing that we've seen near maxes, but we probably haven't seen the absolute best of what they're capable of. So let's have a quick chat through the clean and jerk complex results. We saw Chandler Smith do a split clean of sorts, making an unbelievable save and finishing the complex. That guy, he's just got so much raw strength. I just really, really hope that in the next kind of year to 2 years, that he cleans up his technique. I know there's some mobility issues around the front rack, which must be so frustrating for him. You know, he very much knows that he's not the best looking lifter in the world, but so much strength, so much potential there. It's a shame that he's limited by his technique. Young Andre Hode, who we spoke about, you know, someone who I mentioned that we should keep an eye on. He won the first heat at 352 pounds, and the lifts just looked beautiful. There was definitely more in the tank. But yeah, nice to see him come back after not a great performance in the first workout. We saw the fittest man on earth, Justin Medeiros, match that weight at 352. Now he had his bicep all taped up, so I wonder what that's all about. Hopefully there's nothing major there for Justin. I mean, doing a clean at 352, I can't imagine the bicep is too much of an issue for him. But still, it'll be something to keep an eye on over the weekend. Obviously, he won't be taping up his arm for no reason at all. And then the Brazilian sensation, Guy Malheiros, 367 pounds, I believe. What is that in kgs? 166 kgs. That is out of control. And again, there was more in the tank for sure, but the third round came along and he didn't even lift because he knew that would be a winning weight. And then Adler was on the final platform. His second lift was at 355 pounds. So he had the opportunity to outlift, or to have a go at outlifting Malheiros if he wanted to. He already had second place locked up, and he just upped the weight 5 pounds to 360, which didn't change his placement, but just, I guess, was an opportunity to get injured, if anything. So I don't know if that was just a mental error or whether he just wanted to try and hit 360. Maybe he just knew that he did not have 367 in the bag and he wanted to just prove to himself that he could hit 360, which is fine, and that was a good lift for him at 360. So no real surprise as to who won that event, other than the weight was more than I expected to go up. And like I said, there was definitely more in the tank, but we only get to see as much as the other athletes push the leading athlete. So exciting to see what Malheiros can do in the future with his Olympic lifts. I would love to know what his actual Wonder Max clean and jerk and snatches. On the ladies side, we had Emma Carey in the first heat give us a fright as she failed her very first lift at 227, which was a pretty aggressive opening number. I think it was the highest opening number in that heat. She ended up getting back to the bar and making that lift, and then finished the third round at 237, which is, what is that in kgs? For a 17-year-old girl to lift 237, that's 107.5 kgs. I wonder if I can do that complex at that weight. Oh well, here goes nothing. Wish me luck. Emma Carey. Sa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sa. Oh, just. How? 17-year-old girl, how? Oh, I just made that lift. Man, we have no idea how amazing these athletes are. I mean, I'm a unit. As you guys know, I'm, 95 kg, just specimen, 6 foot whatever, like just massive boy I am. For Emma Carey, 17-year-old, to lift that weight, 107 kgs or whatever it was, it's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. So to all you guys and girls out there that compete at the highest level, you guys are amazing. We have no idea. We honestly don't. So that was cool. Emma's just an incredible lifter. The way she gets that hand out wide on that bar is unbelievable. I felt like Gabby McGullough and Annie Thorisdottir were a little bit conservative. I felt like they both had more in the tank. Annie's so classic, hey. She's the front squat is her limiting factor for sure. So if she can get that front squat done, you can see her smiling. As she comes out of the front squat, she's already smiling because she knows that the shoulder overhead is stronger than the front squat. But Laura Horvath, mate, she is charging at Tia. Whereas, I felt like it's Gabby McGullough, by the way, not McGullough. It's a silent L. I know I butcher most of the athletes' names, but I know Gabby's surname is McGullough. So I feel like Gabby and Annie were a little bit conservative, whereas Laura, I feel like she's bringing it to Tia. It's almost like she either wants to win or it doesn't matter. She doesn't matter if she makes some mistakes, like second place doesn't matter to her. She wants to finish on top, so I like that a lot. So Laura steps up to the bar on a third attempt, hits 257, 7 pounds ahead of Tia's current 250, and just puts the ball back in Tia's court and says, what do you got, And man, the pressure for Tia to then go 260. In fact, she had 260 loaded up already. Could she have gone? She probably could have gone a little bit lower than that. No, maybe she couldn't have. Maybe the minimum jump is 3 kgs. I don't know. Anyway, she steps up. She hits 260, which is like 118 kgs, and takes out the event. I wonder if I can hit that weight. I think it's like 117.9 kgs. Let's find out, eh? Okay, Tia, this is for you. Nah. I would just like to say a few things. Just a few small things. I didn't eat this morning, okay? Today's supposed to be a rest day. My posterior chain, it is fried. I did heavy deadlift yesterday, I'm fatigued. Tia, she had the crowd. She's got the lights, the crowd, the music, the other athletes. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, Tia Clair Toomey is stronger than your boy, and that is 100% confirmed for sure. That weight on the bar was 117.5. Almost killed me, almost ended my life. She just casually did 117.9 kg, so she's got more in the tank. Anyway, guys, that is it for day 1 of the Rogue Invitational videos. It was very exciting. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I am just eagerly waiting for the Fraser content to arrive in my inbox so I can start editing that. So that could keep me up till quite late tonight. So we'll see what I'm like tomorrow. I may not be as on the ball as I was today with 2 videos. So anyway, stay sexy, keep roaring love, enjoy the Rogue Invitational, and Tia, I'm coming for you. You're in your peak shape, mate. I'm in the off season, I'm still building up to my peak, so I'll get there. Bye.